Well, as you can see, I was a basketball and volleyball mom, and these are their medals that they won, and I'm happy for them. I don't know what to do. Art is cool for me because it shows me how creative I am. I didn't know how creative I was until I started doing art. Like, my name is Timika Mitchell. I live in Austin, and I'm an abstract artist. I am a single mother. I have 3 daughters, 21, 18, 17. I have a 1-year-old granddaughter, and I work for the school district.
I am one of the SBS teachers at ALC that works with Timika Mitchell, and I just wanted to say a quick word about how her art has been an inspiration here at the ALC. It's been posted around the school, and students have been inspired to make plates, as you see above here, and we have in boxes and just other projects. And for our students who are emotionally disturbed, it has been a very therapeutic form of release for them.
I was born in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I left there when I was about 4 years old with my mother and one of my other sisters. We moved to San Diego, California. I stayed there till I was about 12 years old. And then from there we moved to Fort Worth, Texas. And I stayed there until I was about 15 or 16. From there, we moved to Austin, Texas, and I've been here ever since. And me, I always like to have more canvases. I don't never like to paint with I like to have like 5 canvases just to do one. You know? Open it with passion. I don't usually do it like that. And then after I open it, I'll get like one of my matte pencils over here. I usually pick one from over here, and I'll pick one. I usually do it of a real light color so it won't show up. I don't follow the sketch, but it gives me some kind of blueprint. I was a quiet, kind of a shy child growing up. But I always had teachers that encouraged me. And that's what is basically manifesting now, is the fact that those teachers believed in me at a young age. And I didn't say anything then, but it's all coming out now. So that's something that I try to do too. I try to say things to young people at my job, my kids, because I know that it may not show up right now, but you know, it's like a seed being planted, and one day I'm hoping that they'll remember what I've said. So after I feel confident with my lines, and then after I pick those random colors, I'll just start like wherever I want this orange to be, I'll like go like this.
Oh, on the lines?
I'll follow like some of the lines. You know, wherever I want to use these colors. And I might go ahead and write my name, because sometimes I'll start painting too much and I don't have my name nowhere, you know? So I'll write my name. Just it's gonna be different when I finish.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 20 colors when I finish.
Yeah.
My oldest daughter is at the University of Texas, Austin, and she's also bilingual. I'm really proud of her for that. I wanted her to go to UT. I actually wanted all my daughters to go to UT. But I'm really happy that she got accepted. My middle daughter left a few weeks ago. She's going to Blinn Junior College, where she's also playing volleyball. So I'm very happy for her. My youngest daughter, she's still in high school. And so she also wants to pursue volleyball in college. So I feel like me and my kids, we struggled for a long time, and we're still struggling, but I feel blessed at the same time that you know, God has opened doors for them to pursue their education. It wasn't easy raising 3 kids by myself. One of the biggest struggles I had were financial troubles. I mean, me and my kids, we basically struggled together. We had to catch the city bus. We had to apply for food stamps. We had to, you know, ask for help from friends and family. I mean, everything, we needed everything.
Well, as far as her personally, I like that she has, over the last, how many, 3 years? 3 years, I see a stronger woman. I see someone who has overcome a whole lot of obstacles. And I think a lot of that may have to do with her expression in art. And you can see a lot of times you can take a lot of pain. And being an artist myself, I know a lot of the stuff that we internalize, we can let it come out through our art. And for me, as in music, I can write a song that I really didn't, because when I write, I kind of go within, and it comes from a whole nother place that I really don't recognize. But when I'm finished writing, I think about those lyrics and I say, wow, that went deep. Because it really expressed something that's deep within me that's not even conscious. So even when it comes to her painting, I know, so when I look at her, every time I go in the main office and see that big painting, I sit there and you can see so much in a painting. If you really look at it, you can even, it's somehow like one of the kids here drew. So we get a lot of artists at this school. And you can see different shapes and figures in the art, depending on where you are in your own subconscious mind, if you can tap into that. And I think Timika, she takes what she's internalized and put it in art form, and that's therapeutic. And if you really look at it over the last 3 years in your painting, that's helped you grow. And it helps you to become, because you take what's internal that you can't talk to people about, and it comes out in the art. And I know that sounds crazy, but from a psychological perspective, that's therapy. That's why people say art is therapy, because it's therapy for the person, and it can be for other people.
I realized I was an artist probably about 4 or 5 years ago when I first started painting. I looked at it and I fell in love with it. I started liking it for myself. And I was like, you know, maybe this is your calling. Maybe this is something you need to do. Maybe this is something you need to continue doing. And so, you know, I've done about 30 or 40 of them, and I'm still doing them. So I'll start somewhere. I make a little shape or something. Or I might follow a line, might follow a circle. And this is how I get started. I don't know how it's gonna come out. I don't ever know how it's gonna come out till I'm done. But I might, you know, I like to start stuff and then finish it with another color. That's what I like to do. You know, if I start that line, I want to finish it with another color. This is part of the struggle right here.
Okay, I'm ready.
Part of the struggle. See how it gives it another color that you would normally have, and it's shiny.
It's like a glaze.
Well, my oldest daughter, who is very talented, she can sing and she can also draw very well. And I had went out and got some canvas, I got some paint, and I tried to encourage her to paint on the canvas. And she told me that that was a hobby for her. And I was a little bit frustrated because I really like her art. And so I said, well, if she won't draw, then I will. So I opened up the paint and I got the canvas out and I just started painting. And when I started painting, I felt so good. I mean, like, it was like a release of stress for me. And I started painting and I felt my body being relaxed. And I really liked that feeling. So I kept painting and I kept feeling relaxed. And then I started loving to do it.
Art is therapy because it's therapy for the person and it can be for other people. That's why I like putting it all over the walls, because kids look at that and you may think they see, some of them will say, oh, what is that? It looks like a bunch of junk or whatever. But at the same time, when their eyes look on it, they're going deeper than they know. And then the next time they look at it, ooh, I see this and that. It's funny how that happens from a psychological perspective, but art is therapeutic. That's why you take a room in this building, you put a bunch of art in it, and you get these troubled kids in that room on a daily basis, and it's going to be healing for them. Because they're going to pull something out of that art that's going to speak to them at the subconscious level.
Sometimes I'm upset and it's like, it's an outlet for me. You know, sometimes I'm dealing with things and it's a way for me to just go ahead and not think about that stuff, tune out. So while I'm painting, I'm usually jamming to some type of music. So I'm usually feeling a good emotion, but sometimes I'm upset when I first start. And then by the time I finish, I'm not even thinking about what I was upset about. So there's a lot of different emotions, but it's mostly happy emotions. It's mostly good emotions that I'm feeling. Joy, happiness, gratefulness, you know, stuff like that.
Life, when you really get into the stream of life and just going with the flow and just let things be, that's when it opens up for you. That's why I'm learning to just be still and wait and allow the art, whatever I do, let it do its own thing. Because I'm just the channel. You're just the channel for the art that you do. And the channeling comes from your subconscious. That deep knowing within you that says, let's paint. Mm-hmm. You feeling bad? Let's paint. Mm-hmm. You're going to feel great after this.
And I do. I really do. I create abstract art, you know, just different shapes and designs. I do save things that I also want to add to my art, like just anything from beads to buttons to anything that you can touch. I want to incorporate it in my art. I just haven't done it yet, but that's something I would like to do. I want to create bigger pieces with, you know, more textured, you know, more of a textured feel to it. You know, I'm just here to encourage anyone that is going through something, who is in a bad relationship, who is hungry, who is tired, who wants to give up. You know, I'm just here to tell you, do not give up. Do not give up. Believe in yourself and just know that everything that you're going through is going to end up helping you in the future. It may not seem like it, but it will. I mean, I wouldn't even have thought that I'll be sitting here right now doing this, but I am. And so, you know, that's my testimony, is that I came from nothing. I haven't had anything for a very long time, and I feel like things are looking up for us. And so for that, you know, I'm grateful.
I tried to hide it, but the pain was too much. I decided that I'm gonna be free and leave the struggle, 'cause I gotta do me. You ain't gonna bury me with all your craziness. I've got to be free. You ain't gonna hold me down. I decided.